Okay, hi, and I know my name is middaijahdavis on here, but I was thinking of posting and playing like a time, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna just post it as I go along. I'm gonna try to do like midday or mid, so it could match the name, but I don't think that. So now back into what I said. I said we're gonna talk about some topics that I like to talk about. So one of the topics that I don't mind talking about is Jennifer's Body, like the movie. So most of the wait, let me get back to okay, so I just reviewed. So I'm not gonna talk too heavy on the movie, but if it's Jennifer's Body is a horror movie, that's all. So back into it. So in my opinion, Jennifer was not really liked in schools too much. Um, and she messed up by three key events. She messed up mainly because people do not like her. She mainly messed up by these three things. And mainly is because not just because people do not like her, like I just said, but her friend is hot. Her friend is compared to a celebrity already named Cindy Crawford. And then on top of that, her friend gained this instinct in a movie to check up on her boyfriend. And then lastly, Jennifer decides to feed her empty void within herself. So that was where it turned left. I was watching some deleted scenes from YouTube. And then I think was societal review on the movie, like their opinion, like societal view of the movie, pretty much in their opinion. So that's pretty much where I got most of my information from. And in movies, they usually target, like they had said, they target three types of females in a movie. And usually it is from like an elevated horror movie. Elevated horror movies, elevated horror movies are societal issues, uh, are survivors. So elevated horror movies usually depict from societal issues that they review or has seen, and then it could be their opinion or factual what had happened, and the survivors, and in their factual information in their opinions. So Jennifer does depict three those three women or three characters that they usually look for in those types of lead horror movie females. Um, and her weakness is her sex appeal. Her sex appeal gets her going throughout the movie and towards the middle and end, mainly because of the fact that she has her problems too, in my opinion. She did not learn how to trust. She did not learn how to trust or to keep her life going, and she did not learn how to watch. So when I say trust, not trust people, just she does not learn those discernment or moral instincts of trust. So she did not learn to know, like, oh wait, those like fight she did not learn those instincts to discern of like what to do, like her, like I wouldn't say morals, and I would not say right or wrong, but she did not learn those instincts to know when she's in danger, pretty much. And then she realized it in the van, and I'm like, it's too late in the van. It is way too late in the van. The van is like, it had taken off, and then she realized these are bad people. These are bad people, and I need to go. And then I'm like, girl, you about to die? And then, but prior to that, the reason why they came there in the first place was because she could not get over the fact that a guy was not into her. or she could not get over the fact that the guy was into her, one of those two. And then she just came near and just wanted to, be friends, kind of pig out and chill. One of the things that two of the things that she needed to learn was to trust in the ways of trusting someone. And then she had to learn how to keep her life going. That's not the right thing to do over a guy. Sit there and go and get drunk with your friend. No, you go home and you talk to someone that cares about you enough, or a guardian or a therapist, to tell you, hey, move on. Because I don't think this route is for you. The last thing is she needed to learn how to watch. The guy was watching her the whole night. While he was singing, he was watching her. When she was moving around, it's a matter of my opinion. I saw that he was watching her the whole night. The whole night he was watching her. She was sitting near, getting the drinks for her friend, talking to everyone. He was watching her. You could see while he was singing, he was looking like, ooh, who's that? Because even before he said, who is that? We need to get this one. But while he was singing it, he was watching her move around. She didn't realize that, but she had, because she did point it out. So she does know how to watch, but she didn't watch too many other key things as well. So he was watching her, then he was controlling the situation for her to come back to the lair. That's what she didn't watch. And then most people don't usually watch that. I might even overlook it. Most people do. And then lastly, she need to check. I don't mean to be ghetto up in here, but she need to check her WOD, and she need to check her WWJD. She need to get her faith together. Because he should have told her on her little shoulders like, hey, that dude been watching you, and you've been just minding your business on this dude. You need to go home. That's what should have happened. You know what happened? I like demonic things, and I like this rock band. We should go and meet them in a van. What the heck is going on here? And if she is demonic, why is the devil leading you to your death? So, let's figure that out. The whole night she should have been like, yo, Satan, let's figure out something, because why are you trying to kill me? That should have been the whole night, but it was not. So, and then I have to remember it's an elevated horror movie, so I really can't talk too much on it. About elevated horror movies, once again, is based on societal issues, or the survivors from the survivors, that's it. And to tie it all together, you need to remember when you watch a movie that she is not a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She started off, but she is not so nice. And on top of that, her boyfriend, Needy's boyfriend, was a nice guy, but he even told her, I'm not that nice. He was a not so nice guy. See, because if he was a nice guy, what she thought of that moment when she was empty and when she was like, I'm gonna make him think about it. Like that night when he called her, when she called him, he would have been like, no, babe, more important. I took her virginity. No, he didn't say that. He was like, let's go and see about it then. Her instinct went off to go over there, end of Jennifer's whole life already. And then on top of that, she was dwelling over Needy's boyfriend too. Not paying no mind to her. And then over some other guy. Lastly, she likes rock bands. She wanted to meet up with them anyway. So even if she got the warning sign, she would have still did. She might have gotten pulled in a van. She would have died already still. Because he could have just met her up somewhere, pulled her to the back. Boom, there it is. Can't control those. Then lastly, power. There's woman power, there's man power in this whole situation. But mainly this story was on woman power. They both targeted in a way. Needy had control over her privacy. One person pointed out. And then Jennifer, in my opinion, had control over her looks. And lastly, men have power. So there's this unrelatable